What do we mean by meaning making and why is it so important? Well, meaning making explains why the same event can have a very different impact on different people because they see it differently, they have a different understanding of it, it has different meaning for them. So for example, if you are lying in bed and you hear a noise in the kitchen, if you think that this is a burglar who's come into my house, that is likely to make you afraid or fearful or anxious and likely to elicit a certain response. If you think that this is the cat and it's come home late, you might think, well, I'm really glad he's home safely, and that might make you reassured and happy. Or you might think, oh, I wonder what is knocked over in the kitchen, which might make you quite angry. You might get up and go and clear up the mess. So the same event, but because you've thought about it differently, you've made a different meaning of it, it's led to a different emotional reaction and a different response for you. So we're really interested to work out, what do events mean for people? How does the same event affect different people? And in particular, does it change the way they see things? Does it change the way they see things in a lasting way and in a broad way? So a single event might affect the way that people see themselves. It might affect the way they see other people, and it might affect the way that they now see the world. So when we think about traumatic bereavement, we're particularly interested in how has that death coloured the way the young person sees themselves. For example, if they feel that they are now alone, it makes sense that they would have to fend for themselves. If they now believe that they themselves are vulnerable, then they may need to take steps to make sure that they are really safe. If they now see that other people are unreliable, it makes sense that they would not want to trust people. If they see other people as dangerous, it makes sense that they would protect themselves and other people. If they see that now that the world is unpredictable, or that their lives are perilous and short, that might change the way that they behave and change the way that they believe. The thing about meaning making is that it's hidden. Most children and young people do not immediately tell us the sense they've made of events. What we see and what you see in the classroom is their reaction and their behaviour. So what we need to do is, instead of asking the question, what's wrong with them, what's the problem that they've got, let's start asking the question, what's happened to them? Or even better, how has what's happened to them affected the way they see themselves and other people? Because then we'll start to really understand the problems that they've got, and then we can start to really help them.